Hello, everyone. I'm back. Another day, another live. And today's topic is time management, trying to find your balance. With so many people struggling with time management because so many people have a lot of responsibilities. And so on a daily basis, it becomes like a time management issue and you are thinking about what you have to do today, tomorrow, and the list just grows and grows and grows. And it just becomes a very overwhelming type feeling, just trying to figure out how you're going to literally complete every task that's on your to-do list. And one thing that really stops people from really being successful in time management, or at least accomplishing some of the tasks on their time management and towards their calendar and things of that nature, is procrastination. People typically feel very frustrated sometimes about doing a particular task, and I can give you a couple examples. Like if you have an assignment, some people are going back to school, going back for retraining, and you really don't like this reading assignment you have to do. You have to do the reading assignment in order to do the real application assignment. That could be a paper, that could be a PowerPoint, that could be some type of special project. Because you're not really into it, it causes you to procrastinate. And procrastination, you wait to the last minute, and something's going to happen. The website could go down that you're working on uploading your assignment. I hear it all the time because guess what? I teach online. So I hear the horror stories because you waited to the last minute rather than, submitting it a day or two in advance in case you do have a personal emergency, because personal emergencies do occur. And so you want to think about procrastination that relates to your studies that's affecting your time management, and also like in your personal life. So it's kind of interesting because sometimes you're overwhelmed with your personal schedule and your calendar that you forget about your personal bills. Sometimes you can go home and all of a sudden that light bill the electricity is out because guess what? You might have forgotten to pay the bill. You might have forgotten to pay the water bill. It happens to the best of us because we've gotten so busy and other responsibilities, and sometimes the other responsibilities come first prior to whatever we have going on in our household. And so you want to think about how much does your time management impact you. I know one thing, you probably not going to forget to pay that cell phone, but if you do, you'll pay it instantly because you can't live out that cell phone without it. So I just want you to kind of think about how your time management, your decision making impacts the overall productivity of your life. Let me get something to drink because I can tell my throat's getting itchy. Okay, so you want to think about those moments that you're feeling like very overwhelmed. You want to come up with a 5 list of items, 5 tasks, okay? The 5 tasks are going to be your hot list, things that you have to do today. They're non-negotiable. You got to get it done. You may have 25 things on your list. Prioritize what are the top 5. That's what you want to focus on, okay? Once you do those and you have a sense of accomplishment, you feel like, oh, I can do it. I'm so happy I got that done. And sometimes it's something like, for example, let's be honest. People procrastinate when it comes to income tax because you don't really want to do it. So it's never on your list, your task list. You keep putting it off to the day that it's actually due, like the deadline date. But if you get it over with, then it doesn't feel like so stressful. And speaking of stress, when you don't have proper time management and you procrastinate, your stress will just quadruple. You will feel overwhelmed. You'll have these anxiety attack moments, these moments of just frustration because you got too much going on. And so you can't, balance it all. And so you want to think about, if you have your top 5 list, what is your top things that you can do, that you can accomplish? Check them off the list. If you have time, then do another 3 to 5 hot lists that you can accomplish that day. Sometimes you have days which you're just exhausted, just trying to make it home because you're just exhausted from the day. So you want to think about how many days of the week are you doing that and you're not getting other things done because of that, and you're putting so many things on the back burner and so many things are always at the last minute. Now there are some people that have last minute lives, like because you have so many responsibilities, because you're trying to balance home, family, work, personal, social life, social media life. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Sorority events, different associations you're affiliated with. You're trying to do all of that, okay? So you want to kind of like think about, you may have all these job responsibilities that kind of overlap into your personal life. I remember being in college and I had to take 21 hours because I was trying to graduate. I'm trying to get this done. I took 21 hours. I went to 2 colleges. Guess what? Didn't have a car. I had to catch 3 buses just to get 15 minutes away. It was crazy, but yeah, I did it. All right. And within that whole semester, I also worked graveyard shift. My time management had to be on point. There was no negotiation with that. So even when I went to graduate school and I was traveling to Prairie View, which is, 400-mile round trip on Saturdays, I had to prepare and get all my work done before Thursday night because I need to go to bed early Friday. So you have to really think about what stressors do you have in your life and what can you do to kind of balance and manage that, because sometimes you don't have a choice because you're trying to elevate yourself. So some things are going to be added to your plate, but what can you do to overcome those barriers? Are you taking a few minutes to yourself to kind of like get your thoughts together? Relaxation. I've noticed that with my time management has changed starting going to returning back to work. I used to be a workaholic. A lot of people on this live, they know me personally and they know where I work at, and so they know that yes, I was doing the most, okay, for years and years and years. So that's why I'm excited about the 30-day live challenge, because of the fact that what I do now is when I come home, I separate my professional life to like my next level of things that I want to accomplish. And I notice how I feel now. I don't feel this like, so revved up because of what happened at work. I just feel like a whole lot more calmer, more relieved. And I'm excited by coming on live now. And so it's going to be, after I do the 30 day, I'll probably continue. I'm not saying I do continue every day, but I will probably continue several times a week. So it's very therapeutic. I'm finding out focusing on other things. And also when I come home, I have my checklist of things that I have to accomplish between doing things on social media and running my household. So that's how I'm balancing things. I want to make sure that I accomplish everything that I need to accomplish at work and leave it at work and don't bring it home. I've had that problem in the past. I am going to my own rehab for that. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm moving on. Okay. So I hope that you work on maybe some tools that'll help you with your time management, or you using apps, a planner, maybe like a clock reminder. How you stand on top of all of the things that you have to do. That may be one area that you need to focus on and work on, is coming up with a way. Like, I'm old school. I have a for real calendar that I write out everything that I need to do, and I have sticky notes. So that may work for you. Or you may want to get one of those Google calendars or digital calendars, or set everything by clock reminder. Come up with a system. At least try it and see what will work for you and how efficient you will become. I know the only thing that I do have problems with in terms of time management, I go to the grocery store when I do, because I love when my husband goes, because he kind of knows what everything that we need and what I like. But I spend too much time in the grocery store because I go through every aisle and I want to see if there's something new that I haven't tried. See, that's not good time management. Number one, you wasting more time. Number two, you spending too much money. So that's something that I know I have to work on, and that's going to be on my things to do list. So I want you to think about how you're spending your time and how you can be more efficient, especially those people that have a lot on your plate, and also teaching your kids how to be good time managers, because when they go off to school and they're no longer with you, because I hear it all the time, oh, my mom, I missed class, or I was late because my mom wasn't there, she's out of town to wake me up. Really? So yeah, it carries on, y'all, for real. So you want to kind of like instill the time management in now, how much study time are they doing and things of that nature, because that's a skill that they can transfer over in life. So I will see you guys on tomorrow. Bye.